Good morning, Cuba. I hope I get those. I would like some too. I wasn't planning on streaming tonight, so I'm going to try and get through this quick. But I have 6 or 7 cases, I think, to get through. Still missing a whole bunch of cards for playsets, etc. Hence the stream. Had a fun day drafting with the Hayden Dale, the Sasha Markovic, a bunch of locals you guys may not know. That was fun. This set is super fun to draft. Very, very fun to draft. We're missing... I have a list actually. I won't put it up, but we're missing a bunch of cards for playsets, which theoretically we shouldn't be missing. So I'm going to try and find them. And if not, I'm going to jump on the market pages and buy some. I don't think we're missing anything like super expensive. Just some rares. But yes, drafting this is super fun. Super fun. I would recommend it. Cuba, it's too far. We won't be doing any trades like long distance because it's like not high-end cards. It's not even worth waiting that long. I'll just get them locally. And I won't be keeping people waiting 5 weeks. I'll need to get them this week so we can... I am coming to Worlds, I am. But most of our orders are like due to be sent out already, so we will just... It's fine. Like I said, it's mainly low-end stuff. But yeah, drafting was fun. I played Max, lost terribly, and then played Teklevossen, did a little bit better. Oh no, yeah, not for my personal collection, no, for the shop. All I wanted for my decks I've already got, because it's just non-foil Majestics mainly. But I'm getting a new appreciation for this set through drafting. That's a nice hit. Just a non-foil, but foil Steel Street. Marvel repetition. Haven't heard many issues with the Belgian print, but I mean sometimes the repetition is before luck, right? Has anyone else had a chance to draft since... Hey, foil intoxicating. Tower legs. Can't even remember which ones those are. Atom Breaker. See, we haven't seen many Dash IOs, so I think we still need a couple of copies. Look at that, cold foil. Energy Matrix. I think this is the bad set. you drafting into? Yeah, I think my issue with draft right now is maybe what I'm valuing cards at, but also I think you need like a certain ratio of certain cards, and that's I haven't quite figured that out for certain heroes. So in my max deck, I don't think I had enough. I don't want to say boost cards because I had a few, but I think just being able to do the whole max thing, which is crank and then smack them with the War Machine extended, is nice. Crank and then swing with Banksy. I think I didn't do that often enough, and I ended up fatiguing myself out, throwing all my red boost cards into people's faces. And then Teklevossen, I think I didn't notice that other people were on him early enough, and I ended up with too many of the zero cost ones that don't block, which is very much a bad way to play Teklevossen. I think it's really good to have some blocking evos if you can get them. But again, very fun so far. Yeah, that's the curse for Dash. Dash is really good, really fun as well, but if you draw items when you need to block, it's tricky. Azalea doesn't really block though, I don't think. I think Azalea is very much a deck that you should not block. Your cards are so above rate if you just swing with them. But I know what you're saying. Whoops. That's there. Anyone watch the, was it a Battle Hardened today? I think there was a Katsu in top 4. I think Lexi might have won it. What's your most wanted class talent combo for a new hero? I'm not a fan of talents, that's the issue. So I don't know. I should probably say Light Warrior, but I don't think. I think Light Warrior already exists, and I don't know if relying on Soul is a great playstyle yet. Exactly. We don't want more Boltons, do we? Smash and grab. Yeah, I saw, I didn't watch it, but I heard Brody was on Azalea. Probably a good idea since Lexi's on its way out, getting some reps on the heroes you will be playing. Generic Illusionist. I feel like you wouldn't want that because it's strictly worse, right, than what you have now. So I don't know if you'd want a generic. There's no advantage to having a generic unless the hero ability is so powerful. I was gonna say no cold for this box, but there it is in the last pack. think what we need is like a good Earth hero. That's just Earth. Like, I think the dual talent thing in Tales of Aria really, I mean, it worked too well, maybe. That's what the game's missing right now. If people say Lightning Wizard, I think the flavor would be cool. How many pack arts are there? 4 or 3. The heroes, right? Can't imagine it's any more than 3. Yeah. I think we're not getting ice for a while, so but you might see it Earth. And you know, like Runeblade's already, you know, like a hybrid class. It gets weapons, it gets arcane, and it gets physical. So having a dual talented Runeblade was a little bit too much, but an Earth Guardian could be fun. Another tome. Hi, Izzy. Nice. I'm glad it's getting played, because he got a very good deal on that card. Shadow Ninja. I don't... Oof. Look, I guess they can do whatever they want. I just hope they don't... I don't want to see broken stuff, you know? Earth Brute. Man, do you really want Brute running Crown of Seeds? Is that what we want? But we'll see. I mean, even just look at Bright Lights, the design space, all this new stuff, new ways to play. I'm sure they'll come up with some very cool, different talent heroes. Remember, we've already had the dual class stuff. You've got, I mean, Emperor, but you also had the Ninja Assassin stuff. Like, not that they made a hero of that yet, but those classes seem to overlap the way... Scrap Trader. Yes, Earth Brute would be nuts. What do I rate this set? I think if you're a mechanologist fan, it's a 10 out of 10. For me, as a non-mechanologist fan, it's probably like an 8. Because it's been very fun in sealed and draft so far. And the art is top-notch. I really like it. I think it's one of the better sets, actually. Opening cold for Marvels that don't really look like Marvels is probably why I would not give it a better score. Like, Uprising is most certainly a better, more fun set to open. Man, so sick of seeing foil grinding gears, you have no idea. No idea. Single store, it's terrible so far. Not because of money, I think we're doing okay on values, it's just... it's really weird collation issues. Like, worse than we've ever seen before. It's probably the worst set we've ever opened for the shop. in terms of like not fulfilling orders and playsets. Even though we're very conservative on our pre-orders, we're opening our 40th case tonight, and we won't have enough to fill our orders, which is in rares, which is crazy. Because we should have enough for like 50 common and rare playsets, and we haven't been able to fulfill 15. Well, Nuda, we only get Japanese, so it's irrelevant really for me. As far as Hemel saying Belgium doesn't have the same issues, but I haven't seen anyone like confirm or deny. I don't know. But like profitability for the store, we always do okay. It's not like, I can't lie and say, oh, we lost a crap load of money on this. It's not quite that. It's the inconvenience of just not having enough cards. And potentially we're going to have to source like just weird short printed, inverted commas, short printed rares that we just didn't hit enough of. But if there's any collation issues, I'm sure LSS will come out and say something. If they think it's an issue. There's Hemel. You guys like your new icons? Collation is bad for Belgium as well. Thing is, in a small sample size, things seem fine. Blue gigawatts a major, yeah, that's what we're missing. I mean, I have a couple of thousand rares here though, Dev, so maybe we have most of them, but like, look, like this is good luck in my favor. We've hit 6 expansion slots, and 3 of them are tomes. That's great, right? But we've hit like 500 of these 3. We only ever see these 3 foil majestics. It's super uncommon to see anything else. But again, I don't know what it is. I don't know if they had mix-ups with print sheets. I don't know if there were delays and they like maybe skipped a randomizing process to get the set out on time. It's really hard to explain. It's hard to pinpoint. Again, as a single shot, it hasn't like killed us. It's just annoying. It's not like deterred us from opening product or anything. We may never pre-sell foils again though. Unfortunately, it's too risky. I didn't add more, Rob. It's YouTube always had those. The system. Any discounts? Yes, I put one up recently, Junior. Go on the community page and scroll. I won't say the discount code publicly, but it's something love, and you'll get free shipping anywhere in the world up to $150 orders and higher, Australian. And that code doesn't expire, so you can probably see, like, look, quantum processor, foil, bottom left pack. Like, this is where we'll lose money, is not having, especially if we're hitting ones with low value all the time. Like, it's the alpha symbol, Rob. So I think the second last membership icon is like a rusted relic type of pattern, and then the alpha symbol. There's our cold foil. Let me put comments away. Man, Justin, I have no idea about pull rates. Ours are so skewed. Hemel, do you know if Minmax will post their numbers like they sometimes do? Can you get us those numbers? I think Minmax still probably open the most cases and actually put numbers out. Yeah, you can order for Worlds, Kuba. I'll be there. So if you want to order for Worlds, you can... I don't think you can select pickup, but pay shipping, and we can refund the shipping. If you want to pick up Worlds. Just put a note in there saying pick up Worlds. Keep in mind, though, if it's a big order, like any more than 10 cards, I'm not going to want to deliver it because of weight. But if it's high-end stuff like slabs or whatever, they're worth doing a pickup order for. Yeah, it's weird also that this set, I don't see double Majestic packs. Like, it's very, very possible to hit a double Majestic pack because there's an extra slot, but I just don't see them as often as other sets. Did you notice that too, Hemel? Like they're... I don't think I can remember a single pack with 2 Majestics. Yeah, Kuba, so yeah, go ahead. If anything on the shop you want... Yeah, I haven't had one either, Hemel, I don't think. So it's like... There's some randomness removed. Some randomness removed from the set. Again, can't pinpoint it for you guys. I have no idea. But keep in mind, that might be specifically because all the hits are in the expansion slot. Aside from the Mech M, and maybe they were very strict on the limited balancing of each pack. I'm not a fan either, Hemel. It feels like you're never going to hit. Like a God pack seems impossible. I don't know if Chris Size is open much, but... Oh, no problem, Nordic. It's funny because I posted it and then someone has posted one for sale on the North America page. And it's actually like a very good price, much less than we're selling ours for. So I was like, wait, I'd never seen one before and now I've seen 2. Is that a Marvel? It is a Marvel. Is it a big boy Marvel? It is not, but it's still cool. Soul Memory Marvel. Wow, you guys can't even see that, it's so far away. Whoops. I think true random is also bad. Like, I think there's like a balance, right? Whatever other games like Weiss or whatever, there's other games where it's what's the word, like super consistent, like a case has exactly this amount of X cards. I think that was always a good thing with Fab, having like each case would have like a legendary, for instance. That was nearly always the case. I think you gotta have some. I think it's a good idea to keep some. It's our first legendary. 3 boxes in. Yeah, I think it's good to have some stability, like so that people don't open cases and don't get a single legendary or single cold foil. Look, I don't know. It's a balancing act they got to work out, I think. I don't have the answers. That's one thing about complaining about it too. I literally don't have a clue how it works or how to fix it. So, but also keep in mind, guys, if it's truly random, they face like gambling issues. So I think you can't actually have completely random booster packs. I don't believe you can. Also, like, if everything's special, nothing's special, and if things are guaranteed, then it never feels good to hit them. So, I think Uprising is the perfect way to design a set from a box breaking perspective. Every second box had a Marvel Dragon, which are sick looking and held their value so well. You had a double-sided Icelander that had no business being in the set, but it was like Steve Argyle art and the young version, and it was just a very, very cool hit. You had a common Ashwing that turned into, like, you also could hit in a Marvel, which is still, like, really expensive for a token. So, I think Uprising was perfection. From an opening perspective, I have no complaints about how Uprising felt to open. Can you have every set look like Uprising? No, but I think that's the benchmark. So, but then I hated Uprising Draft, so you can't win them all. Hated it with a passion. I think that's the fucking worst designed draft set in the world. People forcing five fives at the table, and a 5 would still 3-0 the pod was just, I don't know. Wasn't for me, let me tell you. Was not for me. Yes, Gwyneth's, I think the idea is to get your LGS to shuffle. Ours has, they just shuffle the packs in the box. The even Majestic Marvels are underwhelming. I think everyone agrees. But I think Marvel is more of a rarity symbol than a foiling finish symbol. So they are very rare. It's one every, I don't know, every 2 cases we're seeing. It's going to be very hard to build sets of those. They look great. They could have just also as easily been cold foil. Codexes were unique. These have a unique border, so this border is only on Singularity and the Marvels. It's a different color than everything else. Here I can demonstrate because I have them both out. So can you see this has a different border than the Marvel? See the purpley So this is a unique border, and I think that does carry some weight. It's cool looking. It's just very subtle. And to date, the Marvels have not been subtle, you know? When you saw, like, yeah. Foil Scrap Trader. Do we have many of these? I think that's a good hit. It's a good card. Double scrap. See, I prefer these Marvels to the Dynasty Marvels. Like, I didn't care much for the Warrior Weapon, for instance, and just having a black treatment on the card didn't match. Yeah, so we can't find Blue Gigawatt either. Bro, if this is like a worldwide problem, it's a big issue, eh? Well, there you go. Someone gets Stackswell in here to make a buy list video. Because they're the cards I'd be buying as stonks. Let me get rid of these. I nearly felt that was great. Single RF Blue Gigawatt. That's amazing. Again, they might be shorted for draft, which I completely understand. Like, the set has a very strict collation, I imagine, because it's like 3-card shuffle and play, draft, and 4-card sealed. So I'm sure it's like that could be the reason. I just wish it was communicated, because when it's communicated as a single shop, I can go, hey, see guys, that's short printed. I'm not sending you 3 of them. I'm sending you 1 of them, because you know we don't get. But it's not confirmed as far as I know. And if they were short... Well, funnily enough, Max Velocity says short printed. We still have more Max Velocity than other Majestics, so I don't believe that hype. Well, it doesn't disprove that there's an issue. But hey, we'll see. Am I ready for the next set? No, I think the draft for this set is really fun. So I'm happy to... It's all I'll be playing when I get a chance, till I get sick of it, which is fine. The next set, hopefully, I guess we find out about the next set in Worlds, which would be great. Hoping for a Brute Warrior set. Maybe they'll make Dorian Rana playable. Maybe not. I think it's probably too early to give any spoilers on the new set. Worlds would make a lot of sense, but also there's callings coming up, so maybe during one of them. I should get James White on camera again in the Melbourne calling, and I'll make sure I ask him for something spicy if I do. Hey, I need to start putting some of these aside for my own deck. Imagine that. A Brute Fable that's just a blue 6 attack. It's about the promo card qualified players for Worlds are getting? No idea. At this point, I'm imagining one of the Coldfall heroes from this set. So we've seen Vincent go in the judge pack. So maybe they're splitting up. Maybe they're splitting up the heroes. And how do we only have 3 likes and 36 viewers? You guys hate me. It's usually a better ratio than that. Jeez. Please, just a couple more likes. For my ego's sake. Yeah, Tech of Us an adult would be cool. Hey, whoa. Massive hit. Might as well be a legendary at this rate. Now we actually have one to sell, Dev. I had to buy one today to fill an order in. Prismatic lens foil? I don't think we have too many of those either. This is a nice box. Thanks, guys. That helps. That's better. 0 to 50s are good. What do you mean? Okay, so it's my fault. Rail tracks. I understand. Emboldened blade. First RF. Nice. We're rich. We did it. I don't think it's a very good card. Actually, it reads like it would be, though, right? Reveal top card, put a mech item of the same color from your banished zone on top of your deck. Okay, it's color-based. But it could be good. Cost 1 has crank. Yeah, Rusted Relic exists though. We're talking about that today. Just play Rusted Relic, get some AB. I don't know what your excuse is. Endless winter. Man, it is so hard to hit a dash IO. Ah, thanks, Rail Tracks. You don't have to do that. Well, I'm okay now. 15 likes is okay. It's fine. At least 15 of you are actively watching. Without a hand down your pants, you know? That's all that I care about. Good card. German, you didn't have to out yourself. I thought you were coming today for some reason. I have an order for you, I think. You know, I used to get a lot more likes when I'd promise that if I got enough likes, I would open an alpha box. I don't know if you guys remember those days, but they existed. I used to be richer. Harley's like, those were the days. Look, I just ran out of alpha boxes. Okay, that's the truth. Chatswood next Sunday. Ah, did you go Chatswood, did you? Oh, today I thought you were in the draft chat. But I wasn't sure. Also, don't worry, I didn't know there was a draft chat till today myself, so don't feel bad. Promise feet pics. Daniel, shouldn't you be busy sorting or something, bro? What's going on? How do you have time to be watching a stream, huh? I don't know why Daniel even still talks to me, to be fair. You're not cool enough for the draft chat? Take your pants off for likes? I don't know. I feel like I make more money keeping my pants on, to be fair. Not enough bananas. Good to see you in here, Mr. Mark. Hope things are well with you, man. Hey, is this a second foil? Wait, what is this shit? What? I'm not complaining. That's a great hit. It's just now we have two. Now we definitely have more extended art War Machines than we have non-extended art foils. This set is wild. Oh, Kuba, thanks for joining the channel, man. You should be able to scroll Demolition Protocol 4. We should be able to scroll down the community page and find the discount. I don't do it monthly, but what I should do is, members, if you are about to spend money on the Flukenbox shop, send me a PM, especially if it's a sizable order, and I'll usually try my best to look after you, whether it's free shipping or maybe at least I'll add a couple of extra packs or something to your order. So if there's no discount code and you're a member, this is your invitation to hit us up. Maybe in the comment, here's what you guys can do to not hit me up privately every single order. In the message, in the comment on the order, put in your YouTube username and say that you're a member, and we'll look after you. The packs that we're sending out next month are spicy, by the way. Like mega spicy. Like Arcane Unlimited spicy. Just saying. Maybe we'll keep the Arcane Rising packs for members only or something, we'll see. Actually, for everyone, there's a bunch of you, there's like 40 people watching. What's the best thing you've hit out of a Flukenbox order free pack? That's what I want to know. Yeah, German, hit me up. Or again, like, just put a reminder that you're a YouTube member in the order comment so we can send you something. Next month, yeah, because this month is Bright Lights. I think most orders will see a Bright Lights pack or two, depending how big the order is. None if you're ordering like $20 worth of cards. I think around the $150 mark is when we start to put in free packs. Otherwise, I promise you we'd be broke by now. What did Nordic say? Hey, boom! Hey, the fact that we've hit 2 now is fucking insane. I'm not complaining about this set anymore. That's it. No more complaints. I think LSS might be listening, and it's very nice. All right. I was going to say something dumb, like the next person that joins gets that, but I'm lying. All right? I'm lying. Wait, you were eating? Haven't eaten in months. We got 0 Levias. We got 0 Sorayas as well. It's the second Marvel Legendary. And this is like the last night I'm gonna be streaming this, by the way. The next stream may actually end up being Dusk Till Dawn because I got a crap ton of it and I'm moving soon. Yeah, so 2 is great. 2 is amazing odds. For 40 cases, we've hit 2. That might be like the normal odds, but after the last 2 sets, I'd lost faith. So anyway, where were we? What's the best thing you guys have pulled from a Fluke and Box pack? Tell us more. I'm moving. I bought a house. I bought a apartment. I think I'll be moving in about 3 weeks. Okay, so we're above rate for these. And we've hit 2 Cold 4 Fables. And we've only hit 2 Rainbow 4 Fables. So, like, that clumping or that randomness has been on our side for now. Thanks. It's like the contract signed, but there's all the building inspections and stuff. If it falls through, I'm just going to rent something for 6 months and then still try and buy. Hold the line. Is that good? What's hold the line? Are you making fun of me right now, Harley? So it's plenty of room for cards. It's smaller than this place, but it's big enough. It's not about... Ooh, Warband of Bologna Rainbow. Can you reserve a card I pull on stream? Yes, more potentially. Depends what it is, Arcos. So some of these cards are already sold. Like we're behind on the orders, hence I'm opening it all. But what are you after? With the DTD stream? Yes, the DTD stream probably should be fine. Oh, right, cool. So it's a playable card. Nice. I've been holding out to see someone like. Oh, that's a foil end. I was like, it would be crazy if someone hit like the Marvel Legendary or something. We're kind of hoping that happens and doesn't happen at the same time. There's a gang war in Sweden? Jeez. Fuck that. I thought it was a peaceful country. Is it like dairy farmer gangs in Sweden? Like biker gangs? What are the... First RF magnetic. Okay, so these... We're slowly getting the cards we need. So I've been told, Dev, we should have been recording like any boxes we thought are weird. The batch number stamped inside them. First twin drive of the stream. But it's like such a weird thing to do, opening at this speed and like stopping and writing down. Maybe I should just rip the cardboard tab off. But like what's weird? They're all weird because they're all the same, right? Can't find a Discord link. What Discord is he trying to get to? You keep all the tabs. What do you do? Like write on the tab what you hit? I should have written down the tab that had the the Mecrofan in it. Hey, Tunic. And yeah, we don't always know that there's a problem till well after, right? Alright, which one of you degens just put an order in? Let's out them. Let's dox them. Undress, of course. Yeah. Thanks, Junior. Hey, there you go. Dev, Junior's order. Let's make sure we weigh the packs before we send them. You know. Have I got a Discord server? I do not have a Discord server. I mean, I have like gaming ones, non-fab ones, but I don't own them. I hang out in a couple. But I'm not sharing those because they're like my safe space, you know. Yeah, exactly. So in the bottom left pack, there you go. Mind you, you can hang out with me on Discord if you play Diablo 4 next season. Ah, Junior, I hope you're kidding because I did say that was a joke. Do we have to refund you now? Because I did say it. It's fine. I'll refund you. I just hope you didn't like tune out when I said that. Good. Whew. Foil smashing performance. No, I don't have a server. I've thought about it. I think Discord's a much better community tool. I don't have time to manage one. And like if anybody wants to manage it for me, I'll probably give you like store credit every month or week or something and whatever. But I also like, it's one of those things, if you're going to do it, you sort of want to be active in it. And I have my Discord muted on everything. So I would never interact with people on there. I think if you want to interact with me, Twitter is the best place. I think it's very good for that, like getting tagged and stuff and responding to people. Basically, jump on there, immediately block Yazi, and then Fab Twitter's great. Oh yeah, for sure, Junior. I'll be in. I'm vending that calling, man. Not personally, because I'll be playing, but we have a booth. Alrighty, we're back. Any important? No, nothing. Alright, let's go. How many boxes left for the stream? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14. 14 left. We're not quite halfway, but in 2 boxes time we will be. It's just timing for Dev and I. Ooh, I see a cold fall. I want to get them open so that we have all of our stock. I'm keeping one case and not opening it just in case friends want to draft, which will still end up on the shop. It just won't end up on the shop immediately. But this is it for the shop stock. At this rate, I think it's profitable enough to go open another 20 cases, but I think I'm going to go back and buy some more collections. I've been getting slowly more active doing that again. We bought a heart and an eye recently, rainbow foil ones. Thoughts on opening a Fab game store? I've thought about it. I feel like I would have more confidence doing that if the Sydney community wasn't as sporadic. Do I get wholesale pricing for stock? Whooptum? Yeah, I do. I get from the distributor. But that doesn't really... It's not as good as you think. Yeah, I don't know if a Fab-only store would run well. But then on the flip side, I feel like maybe you could pitch it to LSS in a way that they would support you if you're only... Like, in a special way, if you're only doing... Like, maybe running a couple more armories a week or extra promos or something. But I just don't think there's money in that. I think it's a mixture, man. So if all I did was buy collections, we wouldn't get nearly the same amount of traffic on the site. I think all of our big months come when a new set comes out because we're stocking the new set. And then as a byproduct to that, we sell a whole bunch of other stuff. So we make a profit on... Ooh, this is a big hit. This is good. We make a profit opening new sets. Although, if you calculated like the labor time, no, I don't think so. Like, Harrow, I think that that seems like maybe people will come, but honestly, especially the local Sydney community is a little bit fucking toxic at times. So, I don't think so. Either way, they can't even come to a store like once a week, let alone. Anyway, I digress. It costs a lot of labor and sorting and getting rid of rubbish and a whole like this clumping stuff when you're opening the new set. So it's worth doing because everyone that clicks on your shop and searches for the new cards is a customer that's potentially buying something much more profitable than the legendary from the new set, you know. Searing Emberbladed Luminaris. So Calvin, place any order. Whenever you order, actually, there's a little tip. If you guys need tokens for your deck from any set, and you place an order with us, just ask for the tokens you need. We might have them. Very likely we do have them, and they're just not listed. Although, Dev, if you're free and you want to put those up for him, I think we charge like 50 cents for a token or whatever. We might have them, they just may not be listed as in stock. Hey Brian. What was I saying? Yeah, opening a shop. I think the profitability for the shop wouldn't come from how do I put this? I think but the way I've been thinking about this is running. Well, Dev, there's your answer. Someone needs them. So yeah, guys, if we don't have them listed in stock, just ask for them in the comments of the order, and we'll send them. Alternatively, Dev might just put 10 in stock of each one, and then you can add them to cart. Yeah, one thing I have thought of is maybe just running events, like doing like what the big LGSs in the US do, like booking a whole, running a 10K event and doing it that way, and just partnering with a store rather than opening a store. So just get one of the Australian LGSs to help run it. Okay, so this is the third box in a row. So out of the last 4 boxes, 3 of them were Rainbow for Demolition Protocol. Yuck. Wow, I nearly just lost that entire pack. What did I do? That's... okay. I actually disagree. I haven't done the maths, but I think all of the profitability is in the commons and rares. It's just a slow burn. But over time, when the orders I love seeing are the ones that have 100+ cards, and a lot of it is 3 commons, 3 commons, 3 commons, 3 rares. Like that is just pure profit. Like 90% plus profit on those lines. And I know it's only like 99 cents at a time or $1.99 at a time, but that's like the real passive income. Like that to me, obviously Fab's small, but if Fab was 100 times bigger and our common and rare orders, we got 100 times more, that would be on its own like a full-time income. We could hire staff just off how many commons and rares we sell. It's all profit. And you have like a limitless amount of them, nearly. And yeah, having a bulk sorter would help that. But yeah, it's all a mixture. I think you just shouldn't specialize. Like anyone that's only buying high-end, I think will suffer, because that market has swings, and then anyone that only deals in commons and rares will have swings. But I think if you do it properly, which I think Dev and I do, we're willing to buy everything. We wouldn't buy your box of bulk commons though, FYI, but opening the new set, buying Majestics, we buy foil rares, we buy pretty much anything people send us in bulk. It's actually Chad, who's a member. I don't know. I haven't seen him in the chat for a minute, but he usually hangs out in here. Hamel, you should give the tips, my man. You know more than I do. I'm just the one behind the camera. Yeah, Chad mentioned this to me, like his magic vending days, eventually his library was so big that that's what he lived off. So he did all his flips and made like money flipping cards, but owning and sorting all of your cards and then it slowly selling over time is where your cash flow comes from. Max budget on that. So I would probably grab the... no, Red Bittering Thorns on fire might not be the idea. To be fair, I would go, Calvin, go to fabrary.net, click on decks, tournament decks, and find a fire deck that actually won something or top 8'd something, and look at that deck list, and then you can go buy this deck list and you'll see like a price list. One day Fabrary will have Flukenbox as one of their price indicators, but for now, that's how I would find what cards to buy. Hamel, you just need a website, bro, so you don't have to deal with PMs yourself. Hey, we need this, don't we, Dev? Foil War Machine. Look, it's not the bottom left pack. It's just a foil War Machine all by itself in the middle of a box. Another non-foil tome. A rainbow foil Shriek Races. Still haven't seen what the cold foil even looks like. Alright. Hooray on that Iron Man Marvel. We've seen 2 in 40 cases. Hamill's saying that's fairly lucky. So, I guess 1 in 20, 1 in... I don't know. What's on the RF Tunic? Well, yeah, the RF Tunic should naturally go up in price with the game growth. Because it's like... What would it be? It would be the 4th rarest version of the Tunic. Because the rarest is probably the gold foil. And then the extended art rainbow foil. And then the cold foil. And right after that would be... Funnily enough, right after that would be the non-foil crew 1st edition. But who cares? WTR Unlim Tunic will probably be like the only rare tunic that is like accessible enough. Hey Dodler. So yes, I think Rainbow Foil Tunic is money. But look, it really depends on the growth of the game. And whooped them, I meant cases, so no. More, yeah, 1 in 80 boxes, something like that. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, non-foil, yeah, maybe non-foil Crew Unlimited, but I don't think anyone cares that they're rarer. They're just, I mean, they've reprinted it, haven't they, right? So it's like irrelevant. So the non-foil Crew 1st Ed Tunic is quite rare, but it looks exactly like the Evo Tunic. So why would you buy it? For any sort of premium, you know? I think that's always going to be in people's minds. It's very metallic. Yeah, no, I agree, Hemel, but it's just going to be a weird... Man, another non-foil tone. See, like, this is... How many do we have now? We have a bunch. I think we have... I can't even flick through these. Is that all of them? Yeah. Look at that, though. It's nice. Yeah, so the RF one is the prettiest one that most players will be able to afford. The others, like anything rarer than a Rainbow Foil Tunic is so fucking expensive. Well, Dev, just so you know, these cases are all from the... Not all, actually. It's a mixture between the 2 orders we made. They're all Japanese, but we did have 2 orders. I mean, hitting the tomes is really good because they are money, but that could have just as easily been a crappy Majestic. Yeah. Like Intoxicating Shot. Although I think Intoxicating Shot's very strong, it's just... Is he grabbing them? I think we hit 2, didn't we? Yeah, look, I've got 2 here. Anyone been playing Counter-Strike 2? Because as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm having a shower and then I'm going to play Counter-Strike 2. I'm one match away from my rank. And I've been tearing it up. Well, I mean, bros, you can have them as long as the ones on the shop haven't sold. Hyper Scrapper Foil. This was bottom left. I've been opening a lot of cases. But I think this is it. This is probably it for Bright Lights. First, it's actually quite tiring streaming unboxings because I'm not really just sitting here chilling. I'm trying to open as quick as possible. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but it's you know, when I end the stream, I have to spend a half hour cleaning up, and then usually the next day I also have to sort all the hits, put them in stock. Hamel, I'll sign 10 of them, bro. They're basically baubles for us now. Alright, that's done. So we've hit... I mean, I was going to say we've only hit one marble. We've technically hit 2. So I shouldn't complain, but... Red foil boom grenade. It would have, you know what would have been funny, Hemel, if Grinding Gears was my spoiler card, but it wasn't. And system failures, like, not the one we've been hitting. Speaking of Crew on Limb, that's... Hey, Tekla Foundry Heart. Crew on Limb, I think we have a couple of boxes worth of packs for next month's orders as well. Hey, Vash, I'm great. Great, because we hit another Marvel. So, man, what's the amount of profitability for hitting a Marvel is kind of crazy. Like, compared to the cost of the cases. Like, hitting 2 covers such a massive % of our outlay. Is that the second one? Yeah, look at that. So our second Marvel is also a soul memory. Does anyone know if this set is like completely up on TCG Player yet? How long does that usually take? Set is on TCG, nice. Foil dust. It's going to be a big card, I'm telling you now. I had a Terminator tank in my draft pool today as Tekla Bosson. Both, like 2 games in a row, I attacked for 9 with overpower and I still lost the game. It's a great payoff, but it's not enough. I must have been doing something wrong, you know? Look, another moonshot foil. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wait, is that 13 boxes left? Sales for the set. Dev, what do you think? Like, I think it's weak. It was weaker than Dusk Till Dawn, but I also don't think they hyped this as much as Dusk Till Dawn. But I mean, it's consistent. We've sold out of a bunch of it. That's what I was asking about TCG player. I think Cold Foil HyperX is nice to see. I think we're weaker for early orders, yeah, but it's been like, it's still going. I'm still getting orders. I think a lot of it is like pricing uncertainty though. Like Tunic is dropping. Although we did sell a couple, we have like 7 more. Which, by the way, is great. I don't care what they sell at. It's always been hard to keep Tunics in stock, so if the future looks like we always have 5 or 6 Evo Tunics in stock, I'm happy. But the Marvels, I think, are super uncertain. But that's normal, Himmel. Like, till someone wins a big event with Dash or Teklo, like, there's the obvious cards, but then... And that, you know what it feels like, Himmel? It feels like everyone that was a collector, inverted commas, like, I don't think we have those people around anymore. I'm not talking like in a negative way. I'm talking like people that just want one of every card in their binder. I think Fab's lost those people. I don't think they want to collect it anymore. They've made it nearly impossible to have a master set of anything anyway. So those people are not buying. You know, the one of everything people. Yeah. Like I used to see that a lot more, you know? Yes, so players. Collectors are like, the only collectors we have are people that play with their collections. But people that just want one of every cool looking card in the set are the ones that would buy these Marvels, you know? But again, we'll see if Teklevossen is in any way meta, these Marvels will sell for sure. Yeah, Mark, like you might, and I'm sure some of them exist. I'm just saying, as a rule, like there's so few of them now compared to when I first got in the game. Like I was getting offered master sets left, right, and center to buy. Yeah, our common and rare set sales are up, which is crazy because this is the set that. I mean, Dusk Till Dawn was hard to build them as well. Yeah, people have stopped master set collecting. I think it's because they've made it hard to collect a master set anyway. Because the highest rarity is not just a rainbow foil Fable anymore. You gotta have cold and rainbow. You gotta find a Marvel. So the chances of opening it yourself is really unlikely as well. By the way, speaking of, this Meganotic Lockwave we needed. We recently put up a bunch of alpha cards. Commons, rares, non-foil. So if you're missing any non-foil, like even non-foil sync, we have like 20 or 30 of most common and rare alpha cards non-foil listed. So if you're trying to build your pink strip stuff, jump on, have a look. That was very recent. I haven't really told anyone, so. And actually, Dev, I don't know if we've priced that up properly. I don't know. You know, you handle that usually, but I think it's all ready to go. It's like we're talking 4,000, 5,000. No. Yeah, maybe like 3,000 alpha cards I put in stock. The Rainbow Foil Bellona. But yeah, we have like pink pummels, alpha of razor reflexes, alpha wounded balls. What else? A cool pink stripe. Flick flack. Rising knee thrust. Head jabs. Unmovables. All of it. All of it's up. Energy Matrix. Look, what was the last call for we hit? Energy Matrix. Oh, look, another one. Just love seeing them. And the Christmas. Okay, is this the rare card you're talking about? Fuel injector. I have a story about this if it is. This is absolutely cracked in draft. But I don't believe there's many of them. Like, I think it's only one every box in non-foil. A very good card because it's like you put it at the bottom of your deck and gain a resource, so it's infinite. It just keeps going. Just keeps going. It's like anti-fatigue. Anti-fatigue, you keep loading your pistol on dash. That's what that card does. Yep. Load your pistol. It goes under, you gain a resource, you shoot your pistol, then you use it again. I did not come up with this tech myself, I would like to say. But I saw it in action. Very good card on dash. Better than you think. So that's the card that we don't have many of. I can understand why. I think it's not a very easy card to find in the limited sphere. Yeah, of course, it can be pitched back in the deck, but even when you play it, it ends up going back in your deck anyway. Which is quite good. Because remember, on dash, you still get to put a counter on your pistol when you do that. Because you played an item. I played a heist for 11 today, and it hit, and I got to grab the opponent's yellow boom grenade and put it in play for myself. I still lost that game. I'm just bad, I think. How many cases since release? I think this is like maybe 35. I think 3 cases were opened completely off camera, and Stasis. So I don't know. We pulled one of these in draft today, but I don't know if we pulled one for the shop or many for the shop at all. Alright. Three cases left. Hey Brian, look at you. Congrats. Thanks for trying to do the maths. How many dollars you would have given me for your legendary? Is legendary 6 months? I think it is. But thank you. Man, it's really hard to hit the hero cards. We need a dash IO still. I see a legendary. Nice. Another Hyper X3. I don't know if it's playable. I don't know if Max is gonna see much play. Speaking of, there's the hype. I think Dash and Teklevosin are probably stronger. Dash is going to be cracked in CC. But as a Dory main, I very much look forward to playing against Dash. I did well. Nice. Maybe the price will go up a little. Yeah. I mean, it's a block 1 battle worn, and the ability stays around, so that's good. Drawing cards is never bad. I just don't know how consistent. Like, how many hyperdrivers do you need? Banish it. You have to banish the hyperdriver. But then it does say hyperdrivers put under this. What hyperdrivers put? Yeah, but you can't use Fabricate to do that. So it's like you have to do it by banishing them. But you can, because you're Dash and looking at the top card of your deck, you can try and make sure you're banishing them, right? Hyper Scrapper. Okay. A foil tome? Because you pretty much can retire if you hit a foil tome. Oh, I guess you can't quit your day job then. Yeah, you have to boost them, but you still like sorry, you have to banish them. What does it say? Whenever you boost a hyperdriver, put it under this. Yeah, you have to boost them. So how many do you get? You can get 9 technically in a deck, right? So you need 3, and after 3, every time you put one, you draw. So you're purposely trying to boost them away to get card advantage. But if you're playing Dash, you know if there's a hyperdriver on top before you boost. Again, I think it's good, but I don't know how consistently good it is. Actually play... There's ways to do it, right? It's like rise above cards like that, where you can put the card on the top. Wow. Marvel Soul Tower. Hey, we got a different one this time. To make Mechanoid strong? Is that why you're doing it? I thought it's just to draw, but I guess it does technically make Mechanoid strong. No, but it says... Yeah, I guess they all stay under it, so yeah. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. But then if you're playing Mechanoid, don't you want to try and get the 4 Evo? Like, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I guess it doesn't matter if you have 4 Evo or 3. Three big prizes: Marvel E, Marvel Angel, and the Fable. Wait, what's Marvel E? Emperor? I mean, I don't rate those cards. Like, Emperor would be cracked if it was actually competitively viable, but it's not. All Dynasty stuff. I don't know, man. Like, it's really what brings you happiness, right? I think those really high-end cards, like Emperor, hold their value well because they are extremely rare. But I don't own one. I don't buy into that kind of hype rarity. Like, I have no interest in owning a Marvel Macropotent unless I... Like, for me, for the money, I'd rather have a gold foil. Especially of a generic that I can play in other decks. But like 3K, I think you're close to buying a Rainbow Fall Extended Art Tunic, which you can literally put in every deck you play. Yeah, so if you're doing for the one of every, then yes. But the one of every, to my knowledge, doesn't ever sell for what they're worth. Like, no one values the collecting part as high, so you need to enjoy doing that to make it worthwhile. Like, if you're asking value-wise, no. If you're asking for fun, that's very subjective, but I 100% understand the appeal. I have a couple of master sets. They're very cool to open and look at, that's for sure. It's also one of the best ways to show people the game is to expose them to the art. Cold for Sentry. These are the sickest looking cards. I'm surprised these aren't the Marvels. Like, Federica did such a phenomenal job. They literally, the art looks better than the Marvel art, in my opinion. Make sure you tell Federico that when you see him next. Yeah, Sentry base. Also, they're very strong. I don't know if they're CC strong, but well, BDDDE. The chances of you hitting them by opening more are very slim. So unless you're finding Dynasty at like a really low price, I would hunt for bargains on those cards. Maybe trade towards them if you have some. Oh look, another foil TikTok clock. Also, Dynasty's like terrible EV to open. It's hard to get your money back. Can someone tell Daniel I have like 15,000 commons for him? Whenever he wants them. And also, if you're like one of each collection doesn't care about grading, I would be hunting for like an 8.5. Because anyone that graded a 8.5 is going to part with that thing for a big discount, and then you're just going to take it out of the slab. Why would you care about moving equipment between decks? Tekla Foundry. It's like something just doesn't seem like a big enough deal to care about. Also, the player slab's coming. We should see that just before Worlds. Well, Dev, can you talk to Daniel? Or just say it in the chat. Do you know what we need still to be sorted in commons? Like, do we need anything for playsets, or are we good on playsets right now? Because if we're good on playsets, then we don't. There's zero rush. That's a Bros question. Because rares, I'm going to have a bunch here. And if I have a list of what you guys need, I'll find it tonight or tomorrow, but do we actually need commons? Wow, man. Blue Gigawatt. So which one's Blue Gigawatt? It is a rare. Daniel, do you have any rares? And are you sure, bros, it's just gigawatts? Like, no other card is missing? I think Daniel didn't take any rares, but it's worth checking. Just let me know, because I can go through what I have here. Especially if all I'm doing is searching for one card. That's easy. That's the worst one? Okay, so more or less you need rares sorted. That's fine. Well, Daniel, if you want to pick up more rares if you don't have any, I'll have a bunch. If anyone has a whole bunch of sorted gigawatts that are in Australia, I'll buy them. There. No, it's not worth sending. We look, we probably have them. We just haven't sorted every single card we have opened yet. No need, man. We will have them. It's no issue. Also, like, everyone in Sydney is drafting at the moment, so we just have to ask around. I can't imagine we're missing like 100 or anything. It's maximum we would need 45 minus whatever we have, so it's like maybe 20. It's another scrap trader. But thanks. Is that no cold foil in that box? Maybe the Evo zipline. Oh, so you do have some. Okay. Is your stuff sorted, Daniel? Like all your rares? If they are, we'll just organize to meet up later in the week. Evo thruster. No need. I think maybe pick up. Again, maybe we'll just talk off stream is easier, but maybe just we'll give you a number of what we need desperately so you can pull them out. But it's just easier if I give you everything and you do it at once. The whole Flukenbox team is in the chat. Working out. That's weird. Have you seen that, Hemel? 2 red firewalls in 1 pack? Craziness. Hey, another non-foil Shriek Razors. Just what we wanted. Imagine hitting a cold foil of that. Wonder what that feels like. Hey, we got the Dash IO. Look at that. Massive hit. This looks so much like Moonshot. Set art, the finish, like, is amazing. I know some people don't like the theme, and I get that. Like, I like the high fantasy stuff more, but this is very cool looking. And it's not like you know, coming from outside of the lore. It's just this part in Wraith is all tech. Now tanks and shit. But there's, what is it in the lore? Like, there's no power outside. Brandau, we've hit 2. I missed. What did I miss? Well, I know I missed a rare, but I don't know where. Maybe I didn't. good in any deck? Your hand into the arena. I think it's good because for 1 cost you can play 2 1-cost items, once in their turn, once in yours, and playing an item with crank on the opponent's turn comes in with the full counters, so like the ward ones, a ward 4, that kind of thing. Maybe that's one way to get AB without having AB, is you have like access to, theoretically, if you played Quantum Processor out, you could get foil twin drive. Yeah. You could get ward 8 for 1. That's a possibility. But I don't, it seems too janky to see a lot of play. This box feels weird. And obviously there's ways to add crank counters onto it, steam counters onto it, sorry. So it probably has a lot of value depending on the playstyle. Evo Engine Room. Yeah, I think it works mainly on Dash. Because you could see that off the top, pay 2 for it potentially, and then get 2 items out. Thanks, Kuba. Thanks for joining, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, in Max it probably doesn't work very well. I feel like all 3 heroes can specifically play into all 3 styles. Like you definitely play Evos on all the heroes, and they feel good depending on what you're doing. Like you definitely have an Evo payoff. All the items with crank seem to work well on all the heroes. Just they work better on Dash. How many adult heroes tonight? 3? 4? Yeah, I mean, people can complain. I just don't see why. Like, they're not 3 ofs, you know? And they're never going to be very expensive. But yes, they're harder to hit than we're used to, that's for sure. Well, they feel harder to hit than we're used to. I think, actually... see, the difference is, in Dusk Till Dawn, you had them as Majestics for... Because there's no tokens in that. But you had a mixture of adult and young. I think Dusk Till Dawn was worse, to be honest, thinking about it now. Because you had to find the adult and the young one, and they're both majestic. And the prisms both look the same to me. Dust. A young Vincent was a rare, huh? And non-foil grinding gears, that's a rare hit. I can see why Hyper Scrap is good. I'll show you why Hyper Scrap is good. This costs 6. Hyper Scrapper gives you 6 resources. That's all I'm gonna say. That the whole meta's solved. That's why the card's good. That's it. Moving on. Look, we got a playset for Bros. 3rd foil intoxicating shot. Look at that playset. $7,000. Tell you guys a secret. I'm so tired of opening this set. Like, it's fun. We hit a Marvel tonight, but like, my shoulders hurt. It's fine. We're on the home stretch now. But surely that's what Hyper Scrapper's for, is the super fast. But what do you have to do? Banish X items. But ideally you need 3 hyperdrivers banished, I see. Fuck, you gotta put them in graveyard first. I lied. That's terrible tech. Don't do that. It would be great if you could. Managed to open the RF Majestics you're missing. Edward, no. Some of them, yes. We finally hit the tome. We hit another one. I think we're still missing a couple, but we've been, like, getting some of them slowly, yes. It's not all doom and gloom. I don't have a list to tell you which ones, though. But we hit some. Actually, the rares that we're more worried about now. Mother. Alright, mess cleaned up. Can we hit one more Marvel Singularity in 6 boxes? That's the question. Dev, can you check that list that you texted me again? Actually, I'll check it later. It's fine. I'll do it off stream. I was trying to think, as we hit the IO tome, we're good on. I think one of the other 4 Majestics we hit as well. No Cold for Shriek Razors yet. That'd be nice to hit. Haven't hit nearly enough Rainbow Foil cogs, actually. Like the Rainbow Foil Fable. Again, we've been super lucky on the Marvels, but Rainbow Foil Fable's weird. We've only hit 2. No Shriek, 0 Shriek. We've only hit 2 Rainbow Foil Fable and 2 Cold Foil Fable. The third one you guys have seen was one I bought in a mail day video. We didn't hit it on like in our boxes. RF Fabricate Heist War Machine. Okay, yeah, we hit like 1 War Machine, didn't we? Maybe 2. We just give them an extended art dev and call it a day, huh? Make them happy since we got so many of them. Or we just sell 1 War Machine and pay for the playset. Hey, $4 foil Slay. Not that it's a good card, but this is the first one we see in a while. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against. Just send them a extended art. Whoever has that, or mind you, it'll be someone that's OCD that complains. Was it Terminator tank? No, War Machine. But look, there's a full Terminator tank. It's close. Annihilation Engine RF. I think we're short as well. These. Alright, 6 boxes to go. 1 Cold Force Shriek Razors, 1 Rainbow Foil Cog. Would be great. That's all we want. I'm not even asking for a Marvel. Drop the entire pack. That was great. Let's hope I didn't damage anything. Rare, foil, common. Okay. Hey, we asked for it. Oh man, I nearly bent the shit out of that. Cold foil. So we now have hit more cold foil fables than we've hit rainbow. How does that make sense? Luck is in our favor, but still, how does that make sense? It makes no sense. It makes 0 sense. I'm very happy to see them, but like, what is going on? We've hit the same amount of Marvel singularities to Rainbow 4 Fables. 1 in like 18 cases. Whatever, we'll take it. That is a loss I'll take. Hey, another Dash IO. Finally have a surplus of those. want to see. I think we have many TikTok clock foils now. See, again, this good box, that was not on the bottom. Widespreads. Yeah, I guess we don't have many. I don't know. We had a few we sold, but they were hard to hit. Also, Owen, like most of our stock sold like the week before launch, actually. Because they're clearly very good for Vinset, so they sold very quick. All of them. As soon as we put them up, they were gone. We have one widespread. Mind you, sometimes the search like does weird things, I noticed. If you type in Findle Spring Tunic, not all our tunics come up. If you type in Spring Tunic, they do. It's just some weird search function on Shopify I don't know how to fix yet. You want the EA Annihilation, right? I mean, Hemmel's in the chat. He might have a bunch. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's unlikely we'll have them because I'm not actively buying them either. That one, Owen, I would just jump on, put a wanna buy post on the Oceanic page and put a price in there that you're happy to pay. And if it's not a super lowball price, then you'll probably get one. Look, it's a 4th foil intoxicating shot. But yeah, you'll probably find one in Melbourne. Although it's just, you won't find one at a vendor, I don't think. It's still going to have to be. I don't think Good Games will have it, you know. Moonshot. Hey, this is the one we need, right, Dev? The Facebreaker Evo Marvel. We hit one. Maybe now we can grade a whole set. Atom Break. Right. Yeah, that's the... What does that one look like? It looks like the Wasp from Ant-Man. That's what it looks like. The chest. This is good, right? Steel Street Reinforcement. We need these. I'm trying to remember. Or is that the one we keep hitting? I thought it's the other Steel Street. We got one coming in from a trade. That's nice. cold foil Evo telescope. Alright, last case. Maybe not ever, but if you guys want to see more, you're going to have to buy some singles. And not just like any singles, you need to buy these bright light singles. Then maybe Dev will let me buy more stock. Whoops. Where's the rare? Hey, we got a legendary. Man, I missed a rare again. This is what, third or fourth Hyper X3? It's too many, but it's okay. Let me see though. 1, 2, third rainbow foil one. There's the rare. I'll be at Worlds. I won't be bringing inventory, but you can make orders for Worlds. Just put it in your comment for the order, and we can refund your shipping. There's no easy way to take the shipping off. Or actually, you can use the code Japan for free shipping, but if your address isn't Japan, we'll cancel it. So make sure you put a note in the order comments asking for delivery to Worlds. And keep the order under like 20 cards because I don't want to carry heavy stuff. But yeah, I'll be there. Hey, Terminator tank. What do I do for my hand? Why? What should be happening to my hand? Ooh. Marvel Soul Processor. Did we get a full kit of these today? No. We're missing one. Nah, man. I just... Plastic and... Yeah. I mean, my hands feel weird. Actually, I get like weird bruises. Like... When I open the pack, my I'll try and demonstrate. Like I just end up with a bruise in the one spot when the packs are particularly hard to open. So like, it's there. See, like when I, for some reason, that's what hurts. More more salty every time you put a cold foil better than a rare. Why you didn't? Is that why, Herbert? We've done really well on our cold foils. CJ, it was weird because we got a bunch of Belgian packs for our pre-release, or one of our pre-releases, so I was like, oh, wait a second, is this... Are we going to maybe see half-half or something? But it doesn't look like there was... Dud case. Yeah, that happens, man. Just means you got to buy more singles, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Only one place? Oh, really? Well, it looks like there was a big delay with Belgian print because a chunk of Europe still hasn't got stock or whatever, right? So I'm guessing there's some sort of delay. And maybe Team Covenant and maybe Rudy. Does anyone know what stuff Rudy got? Like some of those, like Team Covenant obviously moves so much stock, so I can imagine. And maybe Star City. Got to be the biggest ones now, right? Since they're doing singles. Hey. Esteemed Magnate. Okay, Star City was Japanese. I'd be curious to know what deal Star City gets on stock. And if they get it direct from LSS. Yeah, foil wax off. I mean, I've been happy not seeing this card. I can't remember what a Zen State does, but I can't imagine it's good. $2.40 a case. I'm more curious whether they get the stock directly from LSS. Arena, no, it is definitely not foil. LSS's Cogworks base head. LSS's reprint policy doesn't let them reprint it in foil. Doesn't say prevents 1 damage. Disgusting. Oh man. Yeah, it would make sense if they're the TO, like same as Channel Fiber would. That they get the stock direct. Saves delays. Hey, look, another foil TikTok clock. Were we missing gigawatts? Not in that color. Oh, wait, one more back. Alrighty, 2 more boxes. Whew. Still haven't got a code for Shriek razors and one of the Marvel cold foils. So we basically have 2 chances to get those cards. We're very overdue for a Rainbow Foil Fable as well. Hey Ike, yeah, very last 2 boxes though, for a while anyway. I mentioned I have a bunch of Dust Till Dawn. I'll try and do that stream. I might do this stream like this week. I want to try and open all the stock I have left at home before I move. And move it to Dev's storage for the shop. But hey, thanks for everyone who tuned in. I haven't really done the plugs today. Flugelbox.com for all your singles. We ship worldwide for like less than 10 USD or just about 10 USD. So check us out even if you're international. Please like, please subscribe. Mainly unboxing videos, but sometimes I talk shit about stuff relating to Fab as well. There's always a rant when a rant is due. Give me tomes. We did pull a foil tome and like 5 or 6 rainbow foil tomes. No, wait. Non-foil tomes. 1 foil, 5 non-foil. So we're doing okay. We did alright on tomes. Mac Breaker. Rants or cards are all one. I don't know what to rant about, man. I've ranted enough about the collation of this set, but look, at the end of it, we've ended up with, I think, positive EV, right? Which is important, but it's just been weird. It's been a very weird journey. Tome playset in non-foil? I thought do we not have any on the shop, man? Check. I thought we had some. People were looking for twin drivers non-foil. I was like, we put them up. I just haven't like publicly told anyone when we update stock because it sells out immediately. So I'm letting people that actually organically search for stuff actually find what they're looking for. But check it out. We hit another warband. None in stock, huh? Well, they'll be back up in stock tomorrow when I put these in. Unless, yeah, I mean, hot commodity. I took 3 out myself because I need them. I play Dromai. So, did they sell again, Dev? Like, after I put stock in? Look at that. 2 cold for packs in a row. Nice. Doesn't bode well for what's in this pack, though. Heh. Hyper Scrapper. Told ya. Couchy, do I know the friend who's trying to get a playset? Alright, last box. Let's see if we can pull some fire. If they're not showing, that just means they're out of stock. Also, Dev is literally in the chat, so if he's saying they're out of stock. Ah, I know Lachlan. Okay. I think. I mean, I can't imagine there's too many Lachlans from Brisbane that play Fab. Just tell him to check tomorrow, like midday. Because we have more than a playset. I think there's 5 or 6. I put them all in a row at some point. Ah, well, that's the foil pile. That doesn't even count. There they are. See, look. I think we have 6 to put up. I have a question. Those of you watching on something that's not a phone, can you see an ad to the side or to the bottom of the video? Like, not in the video, but I'm curious if that comes up while I'm streaming. Oh, man. My arm is going to fall off. Well, if you have YouTube Premium, you won't. I don't do the mid-roll ads anyway. At the bottom. Cool. Bottom singles. Singles from where? What comes up? Not the text on the screen. I'm talking about like on YouTube. No ads. Actually, Dev, can you remember to talk to me about this? We're supposed to be able to plug in Shopify to the YouTube channel. Here's a rant for you. So, Shopify interacts with YouTube. Right under the channel right now, you should be able to see like the shop singles, our shop singles. Yeah, no, that's just an overlay. That's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like a YouTube ad, not my ad on the video. Anyway, so I go to Shopify to connect the account. Because my Shopify email account doesn't match my YouTube email account, I can't sync them. It's the most dumb feature I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why they would do it that way. And if you're aware, like if you have a monetized YouTube channel, trying to change the email address on it is the biggest pain in the ass you'll ever experience, because obviously they don't want people losing their accounts. But I pretty much have to go through the process of migrating the channel to the Shopify email for it to let me run shop ads. Oh, is it a code for plating? It sure is. Look, it's not the one we asked for, but it's probably better that we hit that. Anyway, that's my Shopify rant. Hope you enjoyed my TED Talk. I left the rare in here. Oh no, you can't do much about it, Dev. It's more that you should remind me to do it, because it's good, because while we're streaming, it should have, rather than it say Fluker Box for Bright Light singles, right under that, it should just actually have a link to our singles. And you can choose what it shows. So it's actually like a shopping link, you know, it's an affiliate link, like it actually will just link straight to the shop. This is our last card, Steel Street Hoons, Rainbow Foil. Whew. I'm pretty happy. That last box had a cold foil adaptive plating, so that's good. I think we did really well overall. Overall, even though we're missing some stuff, it's overall, I think, very much positive. You know, it shouldn't show ads. Hyperlink shouldn't require the sync. No, it does. It's not. What I'm saying, Hemel, is there's like a... YouTube has a merch function. So some channels you go to, you can literally buy their merch on their Shopify through YouTube. If that makes sense. Some commons in the rare box, so give me a sec. All right, found it. Okay, so YouTube has, I shouldn't say, it's not Shopify. YouTube has the function to list your merch, but it requires the Shopify. Well, sorry, Shopify requires the YouTube admin email to be the same as the shop email. And I added the shop email as a admin, and it still doesn't matter. The master email has to be the same, which makes no sense. Because most people have someone else running that side of the channel, and they keep the master email separate so no one hacks their account. I think we'll grade these. The other Mastercog already sold. I think we sold it cheap, which is okay. Someone got a good deal. It's better than listing it expensive and sitting on it for months though, so. And I think our Macropotent sold as well. How many... Did I have any extra tomes? Did we hit all the tomes? They're all at the front. Alright guys, that's the end of it for Bright Lights for now. I'm gonna go shower and play some Counter-Strike. And I'll put some singles up tomorrow. Good night. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.